When The Godfather hit the screen in 1972, it became more than just a film. It became a timeless masterpiece in world cinema. The gripping tale of the Corleone family captivated audiences, leaving an indelible mark with unforgettable characters, shocking plots, and an ensemble of extraordinary actors. But now, 50 years later, where are these legendary stars today? Time, as we know, doesn't show mercy, and Hollywood's glamorous lifestyle can sometimes trap those who once basked in the spotlight. Some stars, who once seemed untouchable, now find themselves tangled in scandal, facing losses, or even fading into obscurity. Who has undergone the most dramatic transformations in the last 5 decades? And what events turned their lives down such unexpected paths? Join us as we take a deep dive into the incredible 50-year journey and uncover the hidden stories behind the cast of The Godfather. Al Pacino's portrayal of Michael Corleone in The Godfather, 1972, gave us one of the most complex and unforgettable characters in movie history. Michael started as an idealistic young man, only to become a ruthless mafia boss, willing to sacrifice everything, including his own family, to maintain his power. But just like the character he portrayed, Pacino's own life took some dramatic turns, filled with scandals and controversial decisions. In 1972, Pacino was an unknown actor when he was cast as Michael. Yet his brilliant performance left audiences stunned, particularly in the gripping scenes where Michael faced his first murder or betrayed those he loved. However, Pacino's journey to success wasn't smooth. Director Francis Ford Coppola criticized him for his unfriendly attitude and his tendency to push the crew to adjust the script to his liking. As Pacino's career soared, his personal life was filled with its own headlines. Though never married, Pacino has 3 children from different relationships. His highly publicized romance with The Godfather co-star Diane Keaton ended after a decade when Diane set an ultimatum: "Get married or we're done," which he couldn't fulfill. Pacino also faced financial scandals, including a tax evasion charge in 2008, forcing him to pay millions in settlement. This issue hurt his public image among fans. Even at 84, Pacino is still active in the industry, recently making headlines when he announced a relationship with a woman nearly 50 years his junior, sparking endless public debate. Some critics claim he's clinging to youth, while others admire his resilience and refusal to conform to stereotypes. From a struggling actor to a Hollywood legend, Pacino's career has been more than just bright lights on the screen. It's been filled with struggles, scandals, and constant scrutiny. While Don Corleone represents unwavering power, Al Pacino stands as a living example of endurance and reinvention in the demanding world of entertainment. But what about the other stars of The Godfather? Let's uncover more. 1. Don Vito Corleone, Marlon Brando. From a powerful boss on screen to a shocking, scandalous life, Marlon Brando, who transformed into Don Vito Corleone in The Godfather, 1972, is not only a symbol of power and intelligence in the fictional mafia world, but also one of the greatest actors of all time. With the role of Don Corleone, Brando carved the image of a boss full of majesty and ruthlessness behind a calm appearance. This role not only brought him an Oscar, but also brought The Godfather to the pinnacle of cinema history. But behind that halo is a life full of scandals and tragedies. When he took on the role of Don Corleone, Brando had passed his prime and was struggling to regain his reputation after a series of failures in his career. However, his arrogant attitude and special demands on set made him a nightmare for directors. Brando climaxed with his refusal to learn his lines, forcing the crew to write them on props or have his co-stars hold the script. Despite this, his brilliance was undeniable, and the role brought Brando back to the top. After The Godfather, Brando continued to shock the world by refusing to accept his Oscar in 1973. Instead of appearing on stage, he sent a Native American activist to protest Hollywood's treatment of minorities on his behalf. This action divided public opinion, with some admiring him, others criticizing him as arrogant and hypocritical. Brando's personal life was also scandalous. He was known for his debauchery, having a series of extramarital affairs and fathering 11 children with different women. But the greatest tragedy of his life occurred in 1990 when his son, Christian Brando, was accused of murdering his sister's boyfriend, Cheyenne, in Brando's home. This incident not only shook Hollywood, but also caused Brando to fall into a mental crisis. Cheyenne later committed suicide, leaving Brando with endless pain. Brando died in 2004 at the age of 80 from respiratory failure, leaving behind a massive legacy, but also tinged with tragedy and controversy. Diane Keaton's portrayal of Kay Adams in The Godfather gave us a character who seemed quiet and reserved, but was full of hidden strength. As the wife of Michael Corleone, Kay fought to protect her family from the dark world of the mafia. But as time passed and light and darkness blurred, it was Kay who found the courage to defy the rules of the Corleone family. Diane Keaton's performance not only captured the sorrow of a betrayed wife, but also symbolized the quiet resistance of an individual fighting against overwhelming forces. When Keaton took on the role of Kay Adams, it marked a turning point in her career, leading to a series of successful films. Yet, success in Hollywood is never guaranteed. Diane confessed that her time on The Godfather was challenging, especially working alongside legendary actors like Marlon Brando and Al Pacino. However, it was her unyielding spirit that allowed her to make her mark in the industry. Though Kay Adams had less screen time in The Godfather Part 2, Diane Keaton left an unforgettable impression in a pivotal scene confronting Michael Corleone. The powerful image of Kay leaving Corleone's house with her child became a symbol of resistance against evil. Off-screen, Keaton's life was just as colorful. She had a passionate yet turbulent relationship with co-star Al Pacino. Diane once admitted to loving him, but his emotional distance and career focus prevented a happy ending. At 78, Diane Keaton continues to thrive in the entertainment industry, defying age and stereotypes. She's not only a beloved actress, but also a feminist icon. While Kay Adams' journey was one of liberation and defiance, another Godfather character's story tugs at the heart, filled with weakness and inevitable tragedy. Let's explore that next. Robert Duvall, who portrayed Tom Hagen, the Corleone family's legal advisor and loyal confidant in The Godfather, played one of the most pivotal roles in the film. With his calm demeanor, sharp intellect, and unwavering loyalty, Tom Hagen not only guided the family through legal struggles, but also offered them crucial emotional support during times of crisis. This role helped solidify Duvall's reputation as one of the finest actors of his generation, forever etching his name in Hollywood history. Despite the acclaim, Duvall's career wasn't without its challenges. After his success in The Godfather, he continued to shine in films like Apocalypse Now and The Great Santini, but Hollywood didn't always roll out the red carpet for aging stars. Duvall openly criticized the industry for prioritizing profit over artistic value. His candid remarks sometimes made producers uneasy, and as a result, he was left out of major projects, including The Godfather Part 3. While his career may have had its ups and downs, Duvall's personal life has remained mostly private, though he has stirred controversy with his outspoken opinions. In one interview, he famously dismissed young stars as mobile vases, claiming they lacked the depth and commitment to their craft that earlier generations had. Despite mixed reactions, Duvall stood by his views and has consistently defended his place in Hollywood. Now, at 92, Robert Duvall has stepped back from the spotlight, enjoying a quieter life on his ranch with his wife. Though retired, he remains a towering figure in Hollywood. The character of Tom Hagen, a loyal, intelligent advisor, still resonates with fans, remaining an essential part of The Godfather's enduring legacy. If Duvall represents calm wisdom and integrity, what other stars of The Godfather have tales that will surprise us? Let's keep uncovering more. In The Godfather, 1972, Connie Corleone, the youngest daughter of Don Vito Corleone, stands out as a truly unique character. Portrayed by Talia Shire, Connie begins as a vulnerable woman trapped in the chaos of the mafia world. As one of the few female characters in the Corleone family, she bears the weight of a tragic life, surrounded by power and violence. But what begins as a story of weakness transforms into one of resilience, as Connie matures into a key figure in her family's fate. Talia Shire's portrayal of Connie gave her the chance to showcase her deep acting talent. Connie is not only the doted-upon younger sister, but also a victim of a troubled marriage to Carlo, whose abusive behavior leaves her broken and confused. But when Carlo betrays the family by conspiring against them, it's the turning point in Connie's life. The powerful moment at her husband's funeral, where she quietly resolves to protect her family, symbolizes her dramatic transformation. Off-screen, Talia Shire's career had its own ups and downs. After The Godfather, she gained even more fame playing Adrian in Rocky. However, the pressures of fame were often overwhelming. Talia once admitted feeling trapped by the public's perception of her as the fragile woman, even though in reality she longed to portray strength. Now, at 77, Talia Shire continues to work in the entertainment industry, though she focuses on smaller roles while prioritizing her family and personal life. Connie Corleone, from a wounded girl, evolved into a symbol of strength and resilience. But as Connie's journey of healing concludes, another Godfather character steps forward, offering a story filled with danger, calculation, and unexpected twists. Fredo Corleone, the most vulnerable and overlooked son in the Corleone family, is one of the most tragic figures in The Godfather. Played by John Cazale, Fredo embodies the pain of a man desperate for recognition, and Cazale's portrayal makes us feel his deep inner torment. Although Fredo is labeled a traitor, the heart-wrenching image of him trembling on the boat before his execution lingers in the minds of viewers, stirring sympathy. John Cazale's life mirrored his character's tragic arc in many ways. In his short career, Cazale starred in only 5 films, but each was an Oscar contender. From The Godfather to Dog Day Afternoon, he earned a place in cinematic history in record time. Sadly, his rising star was extinguished too soon when he was diagnosed with lung cancer at just 42 years old. Despite his illness, John continued working, refusing to abandon his craft. He played Fredo in The Godfather Part 2, even as his health deteriorated. What made this time even more poignant was that Meryl Streep, his girlfriend at the time, was always by his side, caring for him. Their love, though brief, is remembered as one of the most beautiful in Hollywood. When John passed away in 1978, Meryl kept his memory alive by preserving his scripts and handwritten letters, cherishing the man she loved. John Cazale's death left an irreplaceable gap in Hollywood, as he was not only Fredo, the forgotten son, but also a testament to talent that time couldn't diminish. With his passing, another Godfather character story takes center stage, offering a shocking twist. What lies ahead? Stay tuned for more surprising tales. James Caan, who brought the fiery Sonny Corleone to life in The Godfather, left an unforgettable mark on cinema with his intense, explosive portrayal. Sonny, Don Vito's hot-headed eldest son, was a character full of contradictions, passionately protective of his family, yet often swept up in dangerous rages. This role not only earned Caan an Oscar nomination, but also cemented his place in the hearts of fans as a symbol of strength and rebellion. While Sonny's life ended tragically in the film, James Caan's real life was no less dramatic. Rising to stardom in the 1970s with a string of major roles, Caan quickly became one of Hollywood's brightest stars. But his fiery on-screen persona mirrored his off-screen behavior. Known for his confrontations and unpredictable temperament, he earned a reputation as someone unafraid to speak his mind, even if it ruffled feathers. Caan's personal life was equally tumultuous. He went through 4 marriages, one of which ended in a messy lawsuit that cost him both money and reputation. His extravagant lifestyle, complete with all-night parties and high-profile events, made headlines, and a hotel brawl only added fuel to the fire. The press often questioned his erratic behavior. Despite the controversies, James Caan didn't let them define him. He continued to deliver memorable performances, such as in Misery, 1990, and Elf, 2003, showcasing his remarkable versatility and talent. In his later years, he took a step back, focusing on his family and smaller projects. Caan passed away in 2022 at the age of 82, leaving fans with a sense of regret and a legacy of unforgettable roles. While Caan may have been the embodiment of explosive energy and controversy, the next Godfather actor, Robert Duvall, is the picture of calm and profound intelligence. In the world of The Godfather, filled with power struggles and deadly alliances, Sollozzo, played by Al Lettieri, stands out as one of the most chilling villains. As a ruthless drug lord, Sollozzo not only threatens the Corleone family, but sparks a chain of violent confrontations that carry throughout the film. With his cold demeanor and sharp intellect, Sollozzo represents a formidable foe, willing to do whatever it takes to achieve his goals. Al Lettieri's performance brought Sollozzo to life in a way that made the audience feel both fear and respect for his craft. A master manipulator, Sollozzo always seemed to be one step ahead, exploiting his enemies' weaknesses with ease. But his biggest mistake was underestimating Michael Corleone, setting the stage for one of cinema's most unforgettable moments when Michael kills him in a restaurant, marking his entry into the world of crime. Off-screen, Al Lettieri was a talented actor, known for playing villains in films like The Getaway and Mr. Majestic. But his personal life was filled with struggles, including the pressures of Hollywood and financial difficulties faced by many actors of his time. Tragically, Al passed away in 1975 at the age of 47 from a heart attack, leaving a void in the industry and in the hearts of his fans. Sollozzo's role is not only a symbol of the cold ambition and ruthless calculation of the underworld, but also a reminder of the price of defiance. If Connie Corleone's story is one of strength and survival, Sollozzo's is a tale of unchecked ambition. But in the rich tapestry of The Godfather, there's always more to discover. What other surprises lie ahead? Moe Greene, the Las Vegas casino kingpin in The Godfather, 1972, is more than just a memorable character. He represents ambition, arrogance, and the inevitable price of getting lost in the perilous world of organized crime. With his brash attitude and extravagant lifestyle, Moe Greene struts through the film like a man who rules the gambling world, unafraid to challenge anyone, even the mighty Corleone family. Portrayed by Alex Rocco, Moe Greene's rise and tragic fall etched an unforgettable image in the minds of viewers. But behind this larger-than-life character lies a fascinating, tumultuous life that few knew about. Born in Boston, Alex Rocco's upbringing was anything but ordinary. With his roots in street gangs, Alex wasn't shy about acknowledging how his rough past shaped his portrayal of Moe Greene. This real-life experience gave him a deep understanding of the hard, ruthless world that Moe Greene inhabited, helping him bring the character to life with chilling authenticity. From Moe Greene's smug confidence when facing Michael Corleone to his cold, calculating gaze, every part of the character spoke to Alex's personal understanding of power, arrogance, and the consequences of crossing the wrong people. And, as expected, Moe Greene's arrogance led to his tragic end, gunned down in a spa in one of the most unforgettable scenes in The Godfather. Though his role was relatively small, Moe Greene left a lasting impact, catapulting Alex Rocco from an unknown actor to a Hollywood name. However, his career wasn't without struggles. After The Godfather, Alex appeared in numerous films and TV shows like The Simpsons and The Facts of Life, but his tendency to be typecast as a villain stunted his career. Producers saw him as the quintessential bad guy, and that limited his opportunities, leading to financial pressures and a tough stretch in the 1980s. In his personal life, Alex experienced his fair share of hardship, including a broken marriage, and spent years living under the radar, far from the spotlight. Despite it all, his passion for acting never waned. He often reflected on his role as Moe Greene as not only a career highlight, but also a life lesson. To Alex, Moe Greene was more than just a villain. He was a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition, power, and greed. When Alex Rocco passed away in 2015, he left behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans. Moe Greene's cold, calculating eyes and his sudden, violent demise are now etched in cinema history. Even in death, Alex Rocco's name lives on as a testament to his resilience and the unforgettable mark he left on Hollywood's silver screen. The cast of The Godfather, 1972, didn't just create one of the greatest films in cinema history. They also etched unforgettable performances into the hearts of viewers. More than 50 years have passed, and while time has dimmed some of the spotlight, many of those stars still shine brightly, standing as enduring symbols of Hollywood's golden era. The surviving legends of The Godfather have not only preserved their iconic status, but continue to inspire us with fresh chapters in their remarkable careers. Al Pacino, Diane Keaton, and Robert Duvall, three unforgettable names tied to iconic characters in The Godfather, continue to shine brightly, maintaining their status as industry legends over half a century after the film's release. While many of their peers have retired or passed on, these three have kept their powerful appeal, not only because of their unmatched talent, but also their enduring passion for the craft. Al Pacino, who portrayed the unforgettable Michael Corleone, is the epitome of perseverance in the acting world. From the naive soldier who wanted no part in the mafia to the calculating and ruthless crime boss, Michael Corleone became one of cinema's most complex characters. After The Godfather, Al Pacino's career soared with legendary roles in Scarface, Scent of a Woman, and The Irishman. At 84, Pacino still captivates audiences with his deep, introspective roles that demand unwavering commitment. He has said acting isn't just a career, but a means of self-expression. Though his personal life has sparked headlines, including his relationship with a woman nearly 50 years younger, Pacino has remained respected for his remarkable talent. If Pacino exemplifies the persistence of tackling intense roles, Diane Keaton, who brought Kay Adams to life, represents grace and femininity in film. In The Godfather, Kay is the wife caught in Michael's dangerous world, struggling to keep her family from the mafia's grip. Diane Keaton's role offered a poignant contrast to the powerful male characters, showing a woman's struggles in a male-dominated world. Keaton's career flourished after The Godfather, with classic roles in Annie Hall and Something's Gotta Give. Now, at 78, Diane continues to grace the screen and remains a fashion icon with her distinct style. Despite her turbulent relationship with Al Pacino, Diane's fierce independence and strength inspire women everywhere. Robert Duvall, playing Tom Hagen, the calm, collected legal advisor to the Corleones, is one of the most respected actors from the film. His subtle and nuanced portrayal of Hagen's intelligence and loyalty made him a memorable part of the cast. After The Godfather, Duvall's career continued to soar with films like Apocalypse Now and The Apostle. At 92, although retired, Duvall's legacy as a professional and a steadfast artist remains firmly intact. He isn't shy about speaking out on industry issues, from the commercialization of Hollywood to the lack of depth in today's roles, earning both respect and occasional controversy. 3 distinct journeys, but one shared trait: a deep, unwavering passion and the ability to evolve with the times. Al Pacino, Diane Keaton, and Robert Duvall have all shown that true talent cannot be overshadowed by age. These legends are not just actors, they are icons, symbols of enduring artistic power. In the world of The Godfather, they continue to shine as clear evidence of the timeless legacy of this cinematic masterpiece. The transformation of The Godfather's cast over more than 50 years serves as a powerful testament to the passage of time. From the brightest stars of Hollywood's golden age to the talented faces who quietly faded from view, each actor brings with them a story, a unique emotional journey. The film itself is not only a cinematic classic, but a symbol of artistic excellence, with each actor leaving an unforgettable mark on its legacy. Their remarkable 50-year journey stirs deep emotions in audiences, evoking not just memories of unforgettable performances, but also a sense of admiration and longing for the incredible talent and enduring energy each actor brought to life. From the luminous star power of Marlon Brando and Al Pacino to the poignant losses of John Cazale and James Caan, these actors painted a vivid picture of resilience, triumph, and the unforgiving realities of Hollywood. The Godfather is more than just a film. It's a lasting legacy, a tribute to the legendary artists who left their indelible mark on the silver screen. After 5 decades, who among the cast has made the deepest impression on you? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. All information in this video is sourced from reputable references meant for your enjoyment. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an engaging new video.